κάνετε, με λένε Judith, είμαι Κυπρέο-Μαλτέζα και χαίρομαι πάρα πολύ που είμαι εδώ μαζί σας σήμερα. So I'm a maritime archaeologist. I'm doing currently my PhD in Aix Marseille University in collaboration with the University of Cyprus. So currently I'm in France, in Aix-en-Provence. And my research is being financed by Honor Frost Foundation. And I'm doing basically studying harbors. Clear memory that I have from my childhood was going very early in the morning with children from my neighborhood to the sea. Going like waking up around 5:30 and going to the sea at 6 and like seeing the sunrise and like spending all day long at the sea, jumping from the rocks into the sea. So that's a very clear memory I have from my childhood. There's a kind of a Maltese dish. It's called it's a fish pie basically with octopus, with olives, with shrimps, with calamars, everything inside, and it's a very nice pie that usually you eat in summer. So that's, I think, one of my favorite dishes. It's been a long time I didn't eat it because it's usually old ladies in Malta that cook that kind of dish. What brings me joy a lot, it's something that I've been recently doing with a friend, is that we're going once a month by the sea along the year, like from January to December, and swimming like for 1-3 minutes, depends on how cold it is. And okay, that moment you just feel so cold, but when you come out, you just feel so like you feel reborn basically, and it's a really nice activity and it's bringing me a lot of fun in my life. Well, I think it's a common identity that brings a lot of positive elements in our life, especially as youth. I feel more connected as a Cypriot Maltese young woman, to have common links with a French, with a German, with an Italian, with a Greek. It's basically a way that brings us closer, and it really helps our mobility and brings a lot of opportunities. The reason why I'm now in France, basically, it's because thanks to Europe, and it's quite easy to move from one country to another, and the opportunities that you can find as a European are amazing. So I think it's quite a positive identity that brings us all together. So lionfish is a species that has invaded the Mediterranean. It's not a Mediterranean fish, and it was basically colonizing the entire shipwreck. And when we're at the beginning, when we're going down, it was like around 30 meters. They were kind of like, because they're territorial fish, they were kind of bit, wondering what we were doing there. But after like a few dives, they understood that we're coming down with the downline, from the downline. So they were waiting for us at the downline to mark their territory, not to move on to the shipwreck. So I find it very fascinating and funny at the same time that these fish, which they're not big, they're small, they were kind of like, this is my place, so don't stay away from it. So they managed to track us from where we were coming from. Alkinos, he's a Cypriot singer, which I really enjoy. His songs are quite inspired from the Cypriot traditions and Cypriot music, musical instruments. So I think he's one of my favorites right now. I'm listening to him a lot. It's a Surfrider Foundation because I have a lot of friends who are in Surfrider, who are in Eurocean youth ambassador project, and they're going to Lisbon. So I guess that's the link that is linking friends and Lisbon. The wave. Future. Tradition. My message to the youth would be to be open-minded. Stop being just in your corner working on your thing and just being so good in your thing. Like for me, the past few years has been like everything about maritime archaeology until I got into the Eurocean Ambassador project, and I kind of completely changed my mindset. Why all these years I've been doing just my thing and not really looking around of all the other things that were happening in the ocean, and the only thing I was thinking about was maritime underwater cultural heritage. So first of all, keep your mind open and open to anything that is going around and is going on. We really should start remembering the power of individual effort, because we've forgotten that, and we're always thinking about it's up to the leaders to do something. No, we ourselves can do things on our daily life and do small steps, and that's how we're going to go towards a positive future. So be positive, and second, be open-minded. The best scenario ever, it's me working underwater and a whale coming by. That would be the best thing ever. It's not an object that I imagine, but a whale. I've never dived or swam with a whale, so that's for me like the big thing. I found it such a harmonious animal that it would be like amazing to see one.